What's new, crew? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Cassandra, and this month we are doing a freezer pantry challenge. I wanted to bring you guys along and just give you guys a view of my freezers, my pantry, how everything's looking, what we have, kind of where we're starting, what we're looking to use up. And then at the end of the freezer challenge, at the end of the month, we'll go back through them, see how much we actually ate through, what we were able to use up. We'll talk about meals that we made, how we got creative, all those things. And if I have enough to talk about, maybe I'll do these videos once a week, just giving updates and things. Plus, you guys are going to be getting YouTube shorts of every meal that we ate throughout the week. So you guys will be able to see dinners that we've done, or breakfast, or snacks, or different things like that. So all of those meals are gonna be up on YouTube shorts, so make sure you guys keep an eye out for those. If you wanna make sure that you see those, because YouTube's a little funny with shorts right now, you can make sure that you subscribe, of course, and then turn on your bell notifications, and then click all notifications. That way you'll see when I upload shorts, you'll get that notification. But we're actually gonna start by talking about some of these dried goods you guys see right behind me here. So let's go ahead and hop into that. I tried to utilize my dehydrator a ton more than I ever have previously this garden season. These 3 jars are all zucchini. These are cherry tomatoes. I have jalapenos here, onions, which we use a ton of. This is bell peppers. This is homemade celery salt. This is the first time I've ever made that. That was super easy and really fun. Dehydrated celery. This was full, so you can see this is the one we definitely use the most. So next year I'm going to be dehydrating more celery. But yeah, that's kind of where we're starting here with some of these dehydrated goods. We also have a freezer out in our garage. If you've been following for a while, we had 3 chest freezers in our basement, and one of them took a kaput on us. So we had to take everything out of that one chest freezer and move it into the other 2 freezers, which is another reason I really want to do this, because my freezers aren't as organized. I don't really know what I have anymore because it isn't organized, and I don't know where everything is anymore. But we finally got another freezer. We put it out in our garage, and that freezer is actually full of beef and some venison and stuff that we got from my in-laws for Christmas. There's like roasts and steaks and a ton of like really great cuts of meat that are out there. Let's go. So this is our freezer in the garage. I don't even know what's in here, to be honest. So this is gonna be just us. We just got this for Christmas. My husband loaded everything in. So looks like we have some potato sausage, some breakfast sausages, some ground beef. Looks like we have some more pork hocks back there. This is venison steak. Got some tenderloin, some round steaks back there. We've got roasts, more roasts, sirloin steak. So you get the idea. Lots of steaks, different cuts of beef. We've got some venison sausage down here. Just, you know, the arrays of sausages and tenderloins and all sorts of delicious things. My in-laws also gave us some extra berries that they had in their freezer. They know my kids eat the crud out of these things, so whenever they have extra, they always pass them on. So raspberries, I think these are like a mix between raspberries and blackberries. I can't remember what the berry is called, but we actually went and picked these with my mother-in-law, myself, and the kids, and it was a blast. So she gave us a couple bags of these, and we'll make homemade popsicles out of these. I'll show you guys probably throughout the freezer challenge how we're gonna do that, but lots of fun. So you get the idea. I'm gonna grab something out of here for dinner though. You know what? I remember seeing this like venison pie on Pinterest that I saw. I just pinned it, I think, yesterday, and it looked good. So I'm gonna grab some of this ground venison. Actually, I'm gonna grab a smaller package here. 1 pound should be plenty, and I think this is what we're gonna do for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna pull this out, but yeah, you get the idea. Just lots of different cuts. But now let's go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys my fridge and freezer up here, and then we'll go downstairs. I'll show you guys all of my long-term storage and everything that we store down there. So let's go. So we're starting up top. Like I said, didn't clean anything out, and we're at the end of week 1, so I do have some leftovers and stuff in here. If you saw my like what we eat during the week during a pantry challenge, this is that chicken noodle soup. We have a little bit left in here, but I've got tons of heavy cream up here. This is leftover pizza from Cole's birthday yesterday, leftover potato salad from that birthday yesterday. My husband pulled out some potato sausage. He wants us to cook that up with some mac and cheese that I make. Of course, lots of chicken eggs. All of that yogurt that I bought for the month is up here. We had a bag of berries break open in the freezer, so we're gonna make some smoothies with those, I think, with some of the yogurt, or maybe some like homemade popsicles or something. Blue. We'll have some more eggs, some jelly, leftover macaroni salad from the birthday yesterday. That's leftover sloppy joes from the birthday party yesterday. It's really crazy in here. Leftover hot dogs from the birthday party yesterday, some cheese, some lettuce, tomatoes. I bought the lettuce and the tomatoes at the beginning of the month. Got some lunch meat in here, some pepperoni, a little more cheese. This is leftover cream cheese frosting from Christmas. And then in these two drawers is everything that I bought food-wise, I think, for the month. So I got 2 bags of fresh mozzarella for pizzas and stuff. This rest of the drawer is full of carrots. And then down here we have apples and oranges. This drawer was completely full and just a couple days into the month. I think today's the 8th. We ate through about half of the oranges and half of the apples. I do have another bag of apples and another bag of oranges to refill this drawer once it starts to get low, which I'll actually probably do here today. We've had some colds going on in our house. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. So we've been eating a ton of oranges and stuff. And they taste way better in the winter. They're a winter fruit, so they're just really, really good. And of course, all the vitamin C and vitamin D and stuff in oranges is great for you, especially when you're trying to recuperate from a cold or a runny nose or something. So lots of those. So that is what my fridge is looking like. And then of course, in the door, lemon juice, lime juice, just like condiments, yeast, milk, almond milk, just kind of the regular condiments here. And then we have tons of cream cheese, because if you watch my December grocery haul, I bought a ton of cream cheese for cream cheese frosting and cookies and candies that we made, and this is just what we had left over. Opening up my freezer. So if you're new to how we store things, or how I store things food wise, is once it's opened, I keep it in my fridge and freezer combo in my kitchen. Just because if I'm ever looking for something, I know that I can come here first. If it's open, it's going to be in here. And if I don't see one in here, then I can go downstairs to my chest freezers and pull it out of my chest freezers. So these are all apples that we prepped. There's a couple ice cream sandwiches up here. There's a lot of fish in here. My husband's been doing a ton of ice fishing, and he'll come home and kind of fillet them up. We'll throw them in the freezer, and if he wants to cook them in the next couple of days, he'll just keep them up here. So we've got some trout up here. These are chicken breasts. This is actually a prime rib that my husband's work gave him for Christmas. Tons of breast milk in here. These are actually just chicken scraps. These are onion peels and skins, carrot peels and skins, and celery tops. And this is what I use to make my bone broth. Instead of using fresh vegetables, I just use my scraps, and then I strain it off so I don't have to use good vegetables to make bone broth. So I just keep my scraps instead of throwing them away. There's whole corn back there, like corn on the cob, that we prepped and got in the freezer this summer. I did get 2 tubs of ice cream for Colt's birthday. He likes ice cream more than cake, so I got what he wanted. He wanted cookies and cream, and then all the way down here I got Neapolitan because that's what he wanted. I have a little bit of meatballs left, corn in here. These are like breaded chicken tenders. These are some of the freezer meals that we prepped for after baby. The rest of this drawer is also full of either breast milk or some freezer meals that we prepped for the baby, like some crock pot meals and stuff, some soups. We've got broccoli here. This is the ham bone from Christmas. I've got a bag of french fries back here. Pot stickers. I think these are some steak. Bag of mixed veggies. I've got some calamari and some shrimp in this bag. And then another thing of lunch meat. This is turkey. I've got more fish down here, whether it's smoked fish that we vacuum seal or something like that. And then this drawer is full of frozen bananas, so we can make some banana bread or some banana muffins this month. This pantry is also looking kind of crazy after the holidays. I did have it organized at the beginning of the month, but that's kind of all null and void. But this is all baking stuff. Tons of flour. There's self-rising flour. We've got breadcrumbs here. I did buy bread. I bought, I think, 7 loaves for the month, and then after that I'll just make bread. This is all the baking box, and I just kind of kept it lower because during December we were using it so much. So everything in here, we've got pudding, jello, chocolate chips, stuff for muffins. We've got marshmallows, so lots and lots and lots of stuff here. We got graham crackers. We have nuts back there. Honey roasted peanuts are my son's favorite. We've got some oil for some baking or fish frying. I did ask my kids for 1 snack each that they wanted for like lunches or lunch boxes or things like that. One of my daughters picked tortilla chips, so I did get a bag of tortilla chips for them. We have lots of pretzels left over from the holidays. Lots of popcorn. We always have popcorn. We have more on the storage shelf downstairs that you guys will see. I did purchase 2 boxes of oatmeal. I just got brown sugar and strawberries and cream. Those seem to be the ones we go through the most. We've got some Nutella. We've got lots of peanut butter and stuff. And then you'll see, like, down here, this is our bread basket. So it's kind of a catch-all just for things that we either don't want smushed or we don't want to lose to the back of the pantry because it can mold really fast. So we have like tortillas in here, bread goes in here, buns go in here. We have granola, and then we also put loose snacks in here. So like there's fruit snacks in here. That was one of my kids' picks. So we've got those. Lots of hot chocolate. You would be surprised on how filling a cup of hot chocolate and a bag of popcorn can go for kids to keep them full in the afternoon for a snack. So lots of hot chocolate in here. We also have, you know, good old Nesquik's chocolate and strawberry. Lots of applesauce. I bake a lot with applesauce, so we've got those. Leftover cereal from the month. White sugar, brown sugar, and then the other snack that one of my kids picked was goldfish, so I got that for school lunches. So the other places I showed you, we went through really quick because there's not a whole lot of food in there. This is where the bulk of the food is. We're down in my basement. I have 2 chest freezers down here, and this is where we keep most of it. So on top here, you're going to see a lot of garden veggies. I do have some random things in here like cream cheese, but there's a lot of green beans from the garden. I got 2 gallons of those. I also have a gallon here of bell peppers. I have another gallon here of bell peppers. These are diced, these are sliced. I have celery in here somewhere as well, some store-bought things like another bag of corn, basically things that I didn't grow. I do have some store-bought green beans in here, but mostly what this freezer is full of is ground beef. We made a bulk order of ground beef. We got like, I can't remember if it was 250 pounds or 350 pounds. It was a lot of ground beef. We got it all at once. I talk more about that in another video. I will link it down below for you guys. Some riced cauliflower. We do like that just for a couple meals. And then the other thing I have in here, we have some frozen chopped spinach. I like that in eggs every once in a while, or like egg bakes. We've got some berry medley. That's my kid's favorite in here. We use these mostly for smoothies. I use these when I make pot pies, just peas and carrots, some bone-in skin on chicken thighs. We like those for a couple meals. But yeah, that's pretty much what's all in here. Looks like I have another bag of bell peppers down here. So that's what this freezer is currently looking like. Freezer number 2, we've got another bag of riced cauliflower in here. That one's broken into. There's, I think, only 1 left in here. We have some sirloin steaks in here, some cuts from our pig. These are pork hocks. I have a big bag of chicken quarters in here. This freezer is kind of random. Waffles. I think this is another, oh no, this is rotisserie chicken. This is a ham bone. So you can see this is kind of why I want to do this pantry freezer challenge, just to get to the bottom of things. Actually use up some things that I forgot that we had. Peony here from the garden from 2021. Peas, more green beans. More carrots and peas. We've got some California medleys in here. Lots of meat at the bottom. So that gives you a general idea of what we're working with. I know it's dark, you guys. I'm so sorry. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. But this is our bulk storage. So we have some more condiments, some spices, some boxed things that I buy on sale. If you want a more in-depth tour of this, I will link a video down below where I talk way more in depth. It's a longer video, but lots of spaghetti sauce, pizza sauce that we canned. This is dandelion jam that me and the kids made. It tastes a lot like honey. It's really good on toast. Some different oils in here. This is a chili base that I canned. This was something new for me this year, and I haven't used it yet, so hopefully during the pantry challenge we'll find a way to use that. Got lots of cans of tomato paste, some things of applesauce. This is pear applesauce that I made, and then some cinnamon applesauce on the shelf too. Lots of pickles, another thing of pickle relish, vinegars, another thing of yeast, maple syrup, lots of different things here. We've got hot sauce that I did. This was something new for me too this year. Lots of store-bought things down here, some more sauces, pizza sauce, pasta sauce, and then over here we got into lots of pickles. We have slices, we have spears. I've got regular green beans that I canned. This was a new thing for me too, canning green beans. I only canned 1 batch just because I wanted to see how we used them, if we liked them better than the frozen, and so far we're liking frozen better. Lots and lots and lots of dilly beans. My kids love dilly beans. Basically when we open a jar, they're gone the same day. So lots of dilly beans. Pickles are the same way, honestly. They only last a day or two. There were a lot more at the beginning when they were fresh, but nonetheless, we're still working through all of our pickles and dilly beans. So yeah, that's kind of everything I have down here. I also have these 2 totes that, you can see the lids. We close them up just to help keep pests out of them, but this is where I keep store-bought things that I find on sale or that we use a lot, and I just buy them up when they're a good price. So we've got some pasta down here, some different sweeteners, there's chocolate chips, more baking supplies, veggie sticks, we've got some pretzels down here, more taco shells, so just some random things. And then right here is usually where I keep extra sugar and flour. You can see I only have 1 of each. So we're gonna use this up, and then next month I'll replenish. I just ordered big bins to keep my sugar and my flour in, and I'm gonna start keeping them upstairs in my pantry instead of all the way down here, because now that I'm doing a lot more from scratch cooking and things, I have to come down here every couple of days to get another thing of flour or sugar, and it's just not convenient for me anymore. So we're going to be changing that and switching that up. But we're going to use this up and then get a little bit more organized upstairs. But that is basically what we're starting with. I wanted to show you guys where we're at. You guys will see this hopefully get a little bit smaller, and we'll use up some more things, find some more meals. I'm really hoping to clean out my freezers specifically, but that's where we're at, and that is our starting point. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with me. I saw a ton of you guys commenting saying that you are going to do a little bit of a freezer pantry challenge yourself or some kind of no spend January, so I wish you guys luck on your endeavors, and I will catch you guys in another video.
Everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.